Guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I just went to go live and it said you're out of storage. Purchase more storage or this won't be recorded. And I was like, I don't know what that means. So that's how they get you. They count on somebody like me to not know what that means. So I just purchased more storage. I'm already paying StreamYard. What more do they want from me? They want it all. They want your house, they want your mortgage. Oh, hey, Kuala. Let's see who's in here because I haven't been reading. Oh, Brian Lucas is in here. Lisa Scholes, John Shostowski. We got it right this time. We know what we're doing. You know why? He spells it out for us, guys, and he's a little angel. We love John, and we love the kisses that he sends. What else? Rhonda's in here. She's lurking. She's crocheting. We're totally okay with that. First live, well, from the UK. Welcome, my good friend. Happy that you're here. I hope you stick around. I hope you're not one of the awful people. Guys, I've got to stop reading comments. People are and it's funny at this point because there's so many good comments. It's like, Reese, why are you reading these? I don't know. I was like reading. I worked at my 1 day a week job today and I got home and I was polishing off some chips because that's the best thing to get when you get home. And I was reading some comments and people were like, Reese is awful. What did somebody say on Aaron's? I just read it. It said, Reese, your personality sucks. You might want to polish up on that. And I commented on it. I was like, well, considering that I'm never going to change, you might want to change the channel. You're going to have better luck getting a channel you might like because I'm not going to polish up my personality for you. I don't even know what that means. Honestly, I don't know what that means. Hey, human. Rainy in the Desert, Regina Smith, Don Parizu, Diamond Cart. You guys are a bunch of little sweetheart cotton candy angels. There's Marilyn. Marilyn, you got your wrench back, right? That was a total mistake. I thought you backed out. Lori was like, where is Marilyn? Why doesn't she have a wrench? I was like, what? So I must have accidentally done that. I once again apologize. Love you, Becky Sue. Bonnie Bailey, hello. What? Jamie Palmer typing slow because I burned my hand cooking? Dang, girl. Better take it easy. Better be worth it, whatever you were cooking. Not that Helen. Hello. Cat ACDC fan. I got something from you in the mail. We haven't opened it because it's to Huxley, and he will open it tonight when he gets home from wrestling. That's the reason we're doing this live right now, by the way, guys. I didn't even see Huxley last night because we were doing that fun trivia thing, which was great, but I literally didn't even see much. I think he came down to do the litter box, didn't he? I would like to see my kid tonight. So I'm doing a live now, and I'll end off before he gets home or when he gets home. How's everybody else? Ocean loving soul. People are rude for no reason. I will never understand why. I think that they're miserable. The inappropriate heifer. Hey, babe. Faye, you're here. Angie P. Caroline in the moment. I wasn't going to read the damn book. I went and picked it up yesterday from the safety deposit box. Aaron, I hear you. Who said that? Ray, you're in here. Might want to polish. Okay. I love Ray. Oh, he's great. Hey, Yvonne. Bo, we're not doing this again, are we? Are we really doing? That was another thing. Remember when I yelled at Bo the other day? Oh my God. So many people commented on Aaron's and they were like, you are really terrible to animals. A couple people did. They were like, you're so mean to your dog. I was like, have you watched me before? Like, okay. As I turn around and scream at my dog. Barb, Aaron said, oh, how does Reese interact so well with her chat? She's the best at it. Aaron said that? No, he didn't. Sterling has said that. I got to do something, guys. I need to add Barb. I was going to make you a mod. I know I don't need any more mods, but would you be willing? Because I just love you. And I just like to steal Aaron's mods. You know this. Do you mind? I probably should catch up. Hey, Cindy Funk. Well, you know my answer on Sterling's. Somebody went on Sterling's page and said, "Reese is my least favorite." They were like, "Really don't like Reese." And somebody else commented and said, "I second that. I don't like her either." And then I commented and I said, "I'm not a big fan of myself either." So nobody hates me more than me. So you're not going to win. Okay, good, 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 Barb. All right, let's see. Why isn't it showing that I'm live? Of course it wouldn't. Why would it work? We don't want it to work. We don't want it to be easy or anything. Okay, well, for some reason, Barb, it's not showing me live right now. I have a feeling um, it's because I just purchased this new Barb. I don't know if you were here a second ago. I had to buy more storage space, and maybe it hasn't updated yet because it said if you don't buy more storage, it won't save your videos. So I have a feeling it hasn't updated yet. Barb, hang in there, babe. You're gonna. I know I'm live, but I can't see it on my own. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what to say. There's really nothing to say. But Barb, you will be a mod. Don't worry. Kathy Ann, I text you back? I can't remember. My day was great, actually. I had a fun day at work. I always think like I'm going to quit this job. I'm not into it. And then I go and I'm like, don't quit your job. This is a fun job. I like getting out of the house. I don't like it because it's like a 40-minute drive from my house. That's the annoying part. But Whole Foods is close by and then I can just stop and grab something. Um, but I met some really cool people today. It was a busy day and I really enjoyed that. And as you guys know, I do all kinds of shopping when I'm there. I came home with a bag full of goodies. I know it's funny. Ocean loving soul. I don't always answer them, but if they're extra mean, I'm like, ooh, I got to do it. I got to say something. It's just the way I do things. Lisa Scholes, love you, babe. I love Aaron and Sterling, but they both turned into teenage boys last night for game night. Well, they do that. I always tell this to Jeff. Maturity does not come with age, and boys will be boys. That's what I find. I kind of like it. Yeah, Marilyn. I was like, you guys wanna start voting how much you hate me? I promise I hate me more than you do. Galen 209. People say things behind their keyboards they wouldn't say face to face. Totally. Thank you for your super chat. You're so right. Barb, don't worry. I'm gonna make you a mod. It's so dumb that YouTube is doing this. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I don't comment and I don't Lori, my mod, is like, "Reese, stop reading the comments." At some point I will, but sometimes when I have that kinda time and I can't sleep and it's a full moon, I just like to read the comments. Lydia Kraus, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been, girl? Aaron did compliment your chat interacting. He wondered how you angle your device to do that so well. What the F does that mean? Angle my device. I'm just doing what everybody else does. That's why I'm here. I don't understand. Sterling says it too. Like, I love how Reese interacts. Why are we here? I want to talk to you guys. I don't want to sit here and stare at myself and talk and not look at what you guys are saying. I'm here to interact. I don't want to sit here and just listen to the sound of my own voice and pretend to be cool. I want to chat with my friends. That's why I'm so happy that there's 300 of us here. Yeah, Evelyn, I am streaming. It's just not caught up on the back end of YouTube for me yet because I just paid for all this extra storage. Oh my God, peace lady. Okay, we need to address something right now. Okay. Look, I love you guys. She says, how far behind are you on Facebook Messenger? Holy F. Behind. Let's just put it that way. I've spent so many hours yesterday catching up on messages and they just pile up even faster. I think more and more people are starting to reach out to me, which I love. I love. I want to answer every freaking message. It's starting to get more difficult than ever. I was spending 6 hours a day. It's going to take more than that, I think now. I answered 100 emails yesterday on Google, my Gmail. I've still got 50. I couldn't finish. I had to get in the shower. This takes a while to do this crap to my hair. I had to get in the shower and do that. I am so behind on those. Do not worry. I will get back to you. I feel terrible about it. I know there's a lot of people. Great. That sucks. God dang it. We're trying to sell Jeff's building and it's just not selling. Um, I Tara Wells, I am live. I Human, you emailed me. I will see it. I promise I will answer you. You guys, it's just taking me more time. There's just more to answer. I'm so sorry. I really do apologize for that because I don't like being late to things and I don't like being behind on things. I'm kind of weird about it. A little weird about it. So don't worry. I promise you I will get to you. I promise. Evelyn Lee Barney, do you make money at your job or do you break even? Do you know who you're talking to? Evelyn, come on. We all know that. No, I do not make money. I spend more money than I make there very, very easily. Let's put it this way. There's a daily goal of sales that my job wants to make. I always tip it over the edge when I leave on that day. The day I work, I'm like, don't worry, we'll make our goal because I'm going to swipe my credit card and get some stuff. Sorry, my boob itches. Okay. So yeah, no, I don't make any money at that job. But that's the way the world works. And that's the way the Lord would want it too. We both know that. That's why I'm here. I know. Is this pronounced daddy-o? I love that. That's cute. Honestly, that is just how dudes are, old or young. Candy's life. I love you, Reese, even more than I love myself. That is the nicest thing I think I've heard for a really long time. And I love you, Candy's life. I love you guys. I really mean it. Snake, I can't please everyone. I certainly try, though, don't I? It's kind of a problem. Did I see Sterling stream about who he likes better, you or Aaron? I did, Michelle R. I was disappointed in him. I expressed my disappointment, but we all know that he likes me more. He has to. We know this. I know that's not true because Sterling and Aaron go way back and they're friends, and I'm just like this new kid on the block. But I think he likes me enough. He likes me enough that he wants to do live streams with me, and that's all we care about. I have to sneeze, I think. So sorry. Thank you, Ellie Simpson. What a sweet thing to say. Love you, Reese. You are beautiful inside and out. May God bless you. Thank you. And I needed that after the sneeze. Tony P, you just got done. This damn mouse is going to make me cray. You just got done babysitting your grandkids. What a fun day. I don't have any of those yet. Oh, that's cool, Brian. Open night poetry reading. How fun. Tony's Hooter, thank you. Ray says, Reese, do me a favor. Whenever you read a particularly nasty comment, ask yourself, why would someone say that or be so angry? I don't know. I think I have asked myself that, Ray. And I think the answer is it reflects more on who they are as a human being. And I also just can't help but hope that the forces of evil make their way to that person's front door. But that's neither here nor there. Let's keep it light. True, different styles. Some engage, others don't. I like your style. I just don't want to go on YouTube and stare at the camera and just voice my opinion and move on. I want to talk to my friends. That's why I'm here. I don't have any friends, so I got on here and made some. Lisa, I need an intern. How do I get one? I need to hire someone to help me out. I got to make money to hire someone to help me out, but I will get there. I will get there. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Hey, April Fry. Oh my God, Allison Byrne, you guys are full of nice compliments today. Reese, you are one of the best YouTubers out now. You are amazing and love how much you interact. I don't know how that could be true. There's a lot of YouTubers, but I don't watch them, to be fair. But thank you for saying that. Do you notice I can't accept a compliment without picking myself apart? Yeah, that's probably not going to change. Oh, great, Tony P. It took us over 3 years to sell a commercial building. Ugh. It's been for sale for about a year now. Sounds like we got a couple to go. Yeah, Verity, I like that you read the comments and that you comment, especially to those rude commenters. It might make them think about being anonymously hurtful again. That's another reason I like to do it because a lot of times somebody will be like, Reese is so annoying. I can't stand her. Um, One person said, Reese is awful. I just can't stand her. She obviously has no manners. And I was like, hmm, what exactly are you doing? I wrote back and I was like, what kind of a person are you? Like, what do you mean manners? What are we talking about? That is called glass house and stone throwing in some fashion. Also, what did I say to somebody once? Oh, this is my response to a lot of people. A lot of people who say they'll write a whole damn paragraph. Why is Jeff? Oh, Jeff's texting the realtor. They'll write a whole paragraph and I will just simply write one sentence and I'll say, "Why did you take the time to write this? You hate me and you wanted to take the time." Guys, this is the same thing I say this about restaurants. You hated your steak? Fine, just don't go back. We don't need to type in a review with the server's name and what time you were there and how they didn't have mashed potatoes and you had to get fries instead. You don't need to do all that. You just don't have to go back. I don't know if you knew, but you heard it here first. Okay. Same thing. You don't have to take the time to write out why you hate me and how I have ugly hair and I ate a piece of candy corn once and you just can't get over it and you've been losing sleep about it. I'm so sorry, but like you just don't have to come back too. I said that to somebody earlier. I was like, if you hate me, then don't watch when I'm on with Aaron. Just watch when Aaron's on with Aaron. And then when you see me on, what you do is you click out of there. Okay. Let me walk you through it. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I'm getting upset. I think I'm also behind now. This is what happens. I get behind. Brienne. What is MT? I feel stupid. I can't think of the state. Greetings from MT. Why don't I know what that is? I know every freaking state abbreviation. I really do. I'm here. I'm new here. How does one email you? I want to contribute to this problem. Please, babe. And I'm glad you're here and you're new. And please don't leave us. If I say something to offend you, like I just did a few minutes ago, stick around. It'll get better. My email, Reese Quibell, QUIB as in boy, ELL at gmail.com. Add to my problem, please. What kind of a question is that, Aaron? What have you, wait. May I ask what you've done for self-care lately? Well, I bleached my bathtub last night and I was intending to take a bath, but I didn't because it got too late. Self-care. I ate a really good cookie. I bought a cute sweater. I got a caramel macchiato with extra drizzle because I have diabetes and I like to double down. Um, that's about it. That's about it. But I'll let you know. The list will continue to grow. I like to do stuff for myself. Um, No, I don't think local pickings gal. Welcome. I don't recognize your name. Wondering if it's Scientology being meanies in the comments. Don't let them get to you. You're sweet and kind. Don't let them get to you. Thank you for saying that. Guys, it's not all, we can't blame it on Scientology all the time. There really are just people out there that hate me. And I think that's perfectly acceptable. My mother always said, Reese, you're not going to be for everybody, gal. Just telling you right off the bat. And I think there's just people out there that don't like me. I think I just trigger people. I think my face and my crazy bird's nest hair just triggers people sometimes. And that's just something that I have to learn to live with. Don't worry, Ellie Simpson. You don't have to super chat me. I love you either way. Armene, with Messenger, it might be easier to do voice chats. It's the reading and writing that takes a long time. Raymond does that with me. Maybe reply with voice messages. Everybody knows you and your voice. Just an idea. It's a weird thing. I've never done it, but some people voice chat me. Could be. Melissa Webster, I love you. Carol, welcome. Carol Bernhardt. Maybe you can get an intern. I don't think anybody's going to want to do this, guys. Nope, I did not catch up with the top and bottom bear ideas. I still don't know what the hell that meant. That was a little annoying last night. Sterling and Aaron were above some things on and it was going over my head, and I didn't know what they were talking about, and they were, like, laughing their heads off, and I was like, "I don't know what's I don't get it." Um, Martin's in here. She has a valid point. Most YouTubers aren't this honest. We like that about Little Baby Cheese. She is great. Guys, are they not? I don't watch YouTube at all, okay? Are there not, like, 100,000 people just like me? I figured there's, like, a bunch of people doing this. There's gotta be. Brenda, love your heart and humor. Thanks for helping me pass the time as a recovery from knee replacement. Keep being you. Thank you, Brenda. We all hope that your knee is healing quickly, girl. Jenny, I'm almost always on the replay crew. Well, welcome in. So it frustrates me when I see mean comments after the live. I adore you, Reese. I appreciate that so much, and I'm glad you're here. It's okay, guys. I'm actually getting better at it. Like, it's not bothering me as much. If it's something really hardcore, if they're like, Reese is a disgusting piece of shit. And sometimes people say that. I'm like, okay, that's rough. That's kind of rough. But I'm kind of letting it. I'm getting there, guys. It'll be all right. And I really just shouldn't read them, like Lori says. I, bakes with butter. What a cute name, but my mouse doesn't work. There. I don't know why people need to send such negativity in the world. Life is hard enough. No shit. You're so right. It's so stupid. What a waste of time. It's such a waste of time to me. That's just stuff I don't get. Those are things I don't get. Like that, like sending out so much meanness and negativity or racism or people who have a problem with people who are gay. It's like, do you realize what a waste of time that is? It's not hurting anybody. It's totally fine. And so it's like the same thing. You want to just say I'm a fat piece of shit? Like, why? What a waste. Find something to do. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Nope, it went away. I mean, I have plenty of shit. I have so much shit to do in this house. I don't even think about doing stuff like that. I just don't it just doesn't really cross my mind to take the time to write about why I hated you today. That's just I've got such a list of shit. I'm still trying to get my summer stuff put away. I got to bring my winter stuff up. I brought up a pair of Uggs the other day. It was so cold. I don't have time for that. I just don't. Okay, Yvonne, you depend on reviews before I visit a business, and I leave reviews to help the next person also. Look, that's fine. And we've all done it. I have a Yelp account. I've left shitty reviews, but I do try to leave, and I haven't left a review in a while, to be honest. I try to leave nice reviews because I feel like people go to the negative first. Like, if they have a bad experience, they're all over it. But like, if it's a really good one, people don't tend to say anything. So I tend to be like, what was your name to our waitress? I'll get her name and then I'll put in a review like this place was amazing, but especially this lady. I would rather put out like the good stuff. I don't need necessarily to read 500 reviews of we didn't like it and my steak wasn't made right. I mean, I've done it too, but I don't know. It just seems like people really, at the drop of a hat, are willing to burn a place to the ground. It just seems like a lot to me. Oh, Talon 37, upset Reese equals hot Reese. Well, I like that. Nobody's ever said that. You guys like my hair today? Thank you. Don, you have diabetes, your shot is on back order. Do you have type 1 or type 2? I take a daily pill because I'm too afraid. I don't want to do shots. I don't want to, I'm not insulin dependent, but I just take a daily Rybelsus and it came in a weekly shot, but hell no, I don't want to do that. No, I can't answer everybody. Well, in here I can't. I try to answer every message I get though privately. It's just really getting behind. I love that though. That means that I'm accumulating more friends. Well, You guys, my boyfriend's in the chat. Look at that. What are you doing? I thought you were at work. That's so cute. Look at that. He gave me $2. He really thinks highly of me and he says it's my favorite Reese. See, I knew it. I knew this. I already knew this. We all knew this. Aaron is okay with being number 2, by the way. I'm going to be number 1 for Sterling in his heart. And everybody says that's fine. And he said it. See, I knew it. That just warmed me up, Sterling. Love you. Thank you. Guys, I love that man. I love his heart and I love his mind. And he's so smart. And he's so like, I'm really looking forward to another live with him because, oh my sneezes are like baby bunny sneezes. Oh my God, that's so cute. Speaking of baby bunnies, Sterling is a little bunny and he just hops around and his little fluffy tail and he's just so teeny and he's so cute and we just love him. I'm really looking forward to the next live. And I would say that to him. He's adorable. Everybody knows this. Everybody has a crush on Sterling. That's what Aaron told me. And I believe it. Ellie Simpson, my God. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Sarah, that's not a question you want to ask me because I really don't do anything else other than cleaning and shopping. What are some things you like to do in your free time? I like to cook. I like to cook, clean, shop. We went over that. I like to answer the bone phone. Oh, really? You'd smash me, Melissa? I love that. One time we did a live and I was like, who would bone me in here? Raise your hand. And I got a lot of hand raises from women too. And I thought that was really special. That was nice. We should do that like once a month just to keep up on it. Like who would bone down with who? Is this a new sweater, Martin? Yeah, I got this from my job. And I have to be honest, I'm not like a pattern too much. I'm trying to reach out, but it's got like weird, it's like oranges. It's got like oranges on it. And it's actually really cute because I like the sleeves. See how it's like tighter right here, but then there's like loose here. Thanks for noticing, Martin. Thank you for noticing. Cute. Sterling is so cute, you guys. He's just too cute. You could just put him in your pocket. Him and Gertie, they're both just so cute and little. Nancy, glad to catch you live. Love, love, love you. Nancy, I love you, girl. You emailed me back, right? No, I think I emailed you. I know we are caught up because I checked. Nancy, I love you so much. Thank you for your giant super chat as always, Nancy. You're amazing. I love it when you're in here. It makes me feel better. Really, Yvonne? Sterling's not your type? I thought he was everybody's type. I don't know any men like Sterling. Like, I have to be honest. That's why I'm so drawn to him. And then I'll get off the Sterling thing. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever met a man like him that I connect with so much. Like, I'm so drawn to him with like, guys, when we did that live the other day and he was like, I would say something and he was like, I'm really sorry that happened to you. That's like, no man does that. Even my therapist said that. I told my therapist that and he was like, no, that's true. A lot of guys are not like that. I just was like, wow, feeling heard is everything to a Cancer sign. I can't speak for all women. Katri, what an interesting name. The boys might master trivia, but you have emotional intelligence, and that's an asset. My first super chat. Love your Facebook group too, and new there as well. Oh, you're in the Facebook group. I'm so glad. Well, thank you for your super chat first, and it's your first one. That makes me feel very special. Thank you and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Lena on me. You got a crush on Aaron? Oh yeah, he doesn't do it for me. I love his fiery temper. Aaron is truly a brother for me. Like I've never had a brother, but if I had a brother, it would be Aaron. I just can't. Plus, Aaron, he dick swings. I can't get into it. It's too much. But I love him to death. I would do anything for Aaron. I love Aaron so much. I wonder if he feels the same way about me. Sometimes I'm like, Aaron is such a close friend of mine. Wait, does he feel that way about me though? We should ask him sometime. We should ask him on a live and really embarrass him because I like to do that. What? I was so happy about what you said the other day, Reese. Showed my cousin and Kevin like a proud little stalker. You are a sweet little stalker, Ray. I love you. You know this. I don't know Kevin, but I love him too. Wendy, my hair is on fire. Dang, girl. Maybe I should do this more often. You guys seem to like it. Thank you. We haven't even gotten to the point of this. Don says, Sterling, do you like 57-year-old chunky women? I'm sure he does because you're gorgeous. Look at her face. Look at her picture. Dawn is beautiful. You haven't responded to me yet. That's okay. No hurry, please. Don't hurry because I have a ton of emails to catch up on. Peace Lady is like, so are you going to get into the book or what, girl? I'm trying to catch up on the chats. Give me just a second. Lisa Marie Presley's brother was smoking hot. He was cute. He wasn't really my type, but he was cute. He was too high for me. I don't like, see, that's why I like Aaron and Sterling because I like guys that are not like, it's just like, dee 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 dee. My first husband was that way. And I was like, anytime you want to kick that into high gear, you can. You can kick that into a higher gear. You can answer me faster. I don't like that. So he was cute, but I don't think I would bone down with him. Oh my God, really? Ooh, now that we're sharing, the inappropriate heifer says Mitch does it for you. Ooh, sorry. And I like older men. I feel bad saying that in case he's watching, but he does not do it for me. Nope, not at all. Sorry. Sorry, that was awkward. Here for the fun, newish sub. I love your videos. Darlene. Darlene, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Don't leave us, Darlene. Just whatever you do, don't leave. Steph, Moonage Daydream. Reese, where would you take Sterling on a date to break his bad date streak? Is he having a bad date streak? Oh, where would I take Sterling on a date? I don't know because I don't really take men out on dates. I expect them to take me out on a date, but probably to eat. I mean, that's my favorite thing to do. I like to go out to eat. I like to go walk around places like a nice like downtown Kansas City has a nice like area to walk around. That's real romantic and datey. Like we have a lot of fountains. I'd like to go make out by a fountain perhaps and suck face. Um, hold hands and get like all, butterflies. That's my kind of thing. Um, and then definitely I like to just go home and take your clothes off. That's what I like to do. I don't know. Tanya, are you new? You feel new to me. So happy I finally caught a live. This is my first super chat ever. So happy to be here. You're the best, Reese, and always make me smile. Tanya, I love you, girl. God dang, there's some great support in here today, isn't there? Thank you for your super chat, Tanya. Please stay with us. I have this weird what do we call it? Phobia that you're all going to leave me. When I start to see people unsubscribing, I'm like, oh my God, they're leaving. It was fun while it lasted, but I don't want you guys to leave. Yvonne Sterling said he likes them in their 20s. I think he would. Guys, I don't know. I don't want to speak for the guy. I think he would. I think he likes people in their 30s as well. That creeps you out. See, I can't be judgmental of that. I like really old men. So does it creep you out that I like really old men? It probably does then. Sumaya. Wow, you're a beautiful lady, by the way. I love your photo. Aaron would do anything for you, including doxing you and forcing you out of a cult. I love Aaron. Aaron means the world to me. I wish that he lived closer because I'd like to get a hold of him and just squeeze him and rub his bald head. Nothing weird, not in a weird way, just a brotherly. I just love Aaron. I really love that man. So much so that I worry about Aaron. I'm like, I hope nothing happens to him. I worry about him a lot. He just goes to Costco though, so there's nothing really to worry about. Thank you for your super chat. Evelyn Reese, wow, poor Mitch. I'm not the only one. Spicy Little Princess says didn't do it for me either. I'm not the only one. It's okay. Not everybody is for everybody. Oh, Don, you're type 2. Okay. Guys, I'm not dissing Mitch. He's a great guy. I love him. I just wouldn't take his pants off and bone him. Okay. Don't get mad at me for that. Good Lord. Aaron doxed you to get a live partner. Aaron did not do that for that reason. Aaron can get a partner in any way. Everybody loves Aaron. Everybody wants to work with Aaron. Um, yes, Mitch is very distinguished. Guys, he just doesn't do it for me. Okay. I didn't want to bone L. Ron Hubbard either. Does that make me a bad person? I'm just not attracted to him. Sexually, I'm not attracted to him. I either want to bone a man or I don't. I know exactly where I feel about men. I'm like, ooh, I'm into that. Let's do it. Or I'm not into it. Hey, Stacey Toms. RH, good. I'm glad you're not leaving. Yes, abandonment issues, Reese. Definitely, Rhonda. Reese, is Jeff okay with you talking about Sterling? 100%. Jeff married this. He knows exactly what he's got. Kevin, what's going on? You're on early. Anything later? Killing it. Thanks for your super chat, brother. I'm on early because I didn't see Huxley at all last night. And so I wanted to hop on before he gets home from wrestling, and I'm going to cook dinner, and I just wanted to spend some time with him tonight. So no, nothing, probably nothing later for me. Now I want to get with Aaron for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Guys, I'm going to get a tattoo tomorrow. I hope you're okay with that. I feel nervous about it. I've got 5 tattoos, but they're all in kind of hidden places and they're all pretty small. And this one will be too. Joni, I would date Sterling, Aaron, and Reese only because the 3 are fire. Joni, I love that. I don't see anything wrong with dating all 3 of us. And I think we would all say yes to you. I love you, Joni. Thank you for your super chat. I love you, babe. God, YouTube unsubscribed me again. What do I think about Jackson Kim? I think he's fantastic. I think he's a very sweet man. I don't know him very well, and I've watched a couple of his shows. Now, I was on a live with him on a Monday night once with Aaron. He's a very sweet man. That's what I would say about him. He's very sweet. Whoa. If Sterling likes 20-year-olds, it's because he hasn't had a 50-year-old. Ooh, cougars are awesome and great teachers. That's probably true. Hey, that's probably true. Um, because I like old men and they know what the F they're doing. I'm telling you right now. Tony's Hooter, flip back and forth from want to jump Sterling, adopt him, or squeeze his cheeks. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, he's cute. Thank you for the super chat. He's cute. There's no doubt about it. Miss Luna, suck face. I thought you can't handle saliva. Sometimes I can, and the idea of like making out in front of a fountain in Kansas City sounds like a good time. And when I'm in a new relationship with someone, I usually will make out and then it fades. I don't know. Is that bad? Joni Cummings, you love Mitch. Who doesn't love Mitch, guys? I just don't want to have sex with the guy. That's all I'm saying. See, Ocean Loving Soul gets it. I like Mitch, but not like that. There you go. I just don't want to go to Pound Town with him. Love and Life. I don't think you and Jeff's age difference is bad. When you go down so far into a young age, yeah, for whatever reason, I feel the same way. There's a difference between going older versus going younger. If I was a guy, I would never want to go that young. 20-year-olds to me don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they are yet. Like I'm a totally different person now versus who I was in my 20s. And I wouldn't want to relive my 20s, to be honest. I don't feel like I knew who I was. Tanya, you're not going anywhere. Thank God. The Peace Lady. What about Mike or Mark Reese? What do you mean? What about them? I think I know what you mean. I'm not going to be shy about this. I have a raging crush on Mike Rinder, guys. I've had a crush on him since I first saw him on the show. Now, I think he kind of looks like Jeff. They have similar noses, and I feel like they have, I don't know, they're just similar in looks, not personality. Mark Headley doesn't do it for me, but I don't really know the guy, and he just seems too young for me. Mike Rinder, I know I'm not the only one. He is so, I love what a gentleman he is. He's very distinguished. And come on, you guys, we all are attracted to his voice and his accent. Come on. I hope that's right. I hope Aaron does consider me a friend. My necklace is lapis. It's a lapis bird. Thank you for noticing that, Carrie Ann. I love this. I also have it in malachite. There he is. There's Mr. Quabell. I'm getting accustomed to her words, guys. See, he knows. He knows. Don't be silly. He knows. Jeff's not upset. And if he is upset, Jeff has made up his mind how he feels about me at this point anyway. Aaron and I do have excellent chemistry, Wendy. Who is Jackson? Ray Jackson is just another his name's Gary Jackson Moorhead, and he's another SP TV guy. Mike Brown is hot. I need to look at him again. I think he might be hot, but I have not really watched much. Elena, love you so much, Reese. You are something out of this world. That is so kind. Thank you for your super chat. Penny Shred, thank you. Hey, Miss Sunrise Dawn, you're in here. Hey, babe, glad you're here. Am I super behind? Like, how behind am I? What time is it? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty behind. Dang it. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow of a horseshoe with Fred's name on it. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. I'm going to get it on the side of my arm right here. Joni, you better be stuck with me, girl. Oh, yeah, Mike's accent. Jeff knows this. Jeff knows I have the hots for Mike Rinder. I don't want to be disrespectful either. I realize the man's married, and I'm not trying to step over the line, but like, Christy, your husband is really attractive. It's okay. I would be proud of that, girl. Be real proud of that. Joe L, first time in the chat. My God, welcome to our chat. Stay with us. I do need some feedback. What does he look like? Ray, just look him up, man. Gary Jackson Moorhead. He's cute. He's real soft. He looks like a little teddy bear. He has pretty red cheeks. He's cute. Yeah, Faye, there you go. Just because you're on a diet, you can still look at the menu. And are we fucking kidding? I'm sorry, but men do it all the time. Okay. I'm doing what men do all the time. Guys are looking at boobs and asses all the time. Married, not married. Don't give me any crap that they're not. Samaya, Mitch wouldn't like being in category with LRH. Oh, no, he wouldn't. Thank you for your I didn't mean to put him in the same category. I just mean like there are older men. Just because they're older guy doesn't mean I'm attracted to you. That's what I meant. Lishka T. What an interesting name. Thank you. Off subject. You have the most beautiful skin. Thank you. I disagree. As a matter of fact, I've got a little zit right here, and my period happened, and I'm not ovulating yet. So what's going on? Where is this coming from, and why is it there? I have been using different skincare, but I do take very good care of my skin. Of course, an SPF girl. I got a good toner going. I do an exfoliator every day, a leave-on from Paula's Choice, and then I have some good different moisturizers for the different seasons. Good eye cream, got to take care. And don't neglect the neck. Okay. I'm trying to be more mindful of that. But thank you for saying that and your super chat. That's so nice. Do you guys want to, okay, I'll just show you real quick the tattoo. I would like your feedback. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like minus the 13 in the middle. No idea what that means. Not going to have that. And where it says good luck, it's going to say Fred. The reason I chose a horseshoe, I love horseshoes, but I feel like Fred brings me my luck and he's always with me. And it's just a personal thing. I don't know. I just like it. But I need to pick some colors. That's what we're looking at. I like the bird. Help me with some colors. I think I want to color in obviously the what do you call it? The flowers and the bird. And then I'm going to leave the rest of it nothing. How do you guys feel about that? What colors? You guys want me to read this book? I'm sure that's why you're all in here. Yeah. Mike Rinder is Jeanette Harradine. What a lovely name and a beautiful photo, girl. So amazed how well-adjusted, gorgeous people you are, considering. Cookies are definitely self-care. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Australia. Did I say Jeanette? Janet. I don't know why I said that. Janet, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you for being here with us. I mean it. Thank you. It's very sweet of you to say. Yeah, skincare is important to me. It always has been. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Am I caught up? Okay. Guys, real quick though, before I do read the first page of the book, um, on the tattoo, a friend of mine told me today, I'm obviously going to do the bird. I want to do the bird like a bright cobalt. That tattoo looks very vintage to me, which I like because Fred was vintage. Um, thank you for Duchess Diana. I love this necklace. The bird, I want to be bright blue, like a bright blue, and I want a little bit of white on his head. And then a friend of mine at work today said, let's look again. This side, bird, okay, bright blue. She said you should do this flower like a bright orange, like a really orangey bright color. And I thought that's pretty with blue. And then the other flower, I don't want to do the same color. She actually sent me, let me pull it up. Where is it? There she is. She sent me some examples. I was thinking the other flower to do like a not red, but like a bright pink. What do you guys think? I love that orange, that deep orange, and then the pink. What do you guys think about? Okay, with like look at how pretty this tattoo is. Like that kind of like a marigold orange, and then do the bird like bright blue. And so the bright blue and the orange, I think would be pretty. Emerald green, Jody, I'm going to do for the colors of the leaves on the. I don't know that I want a red flower, Duchess Diana, and I don't know why I say that. Um, Fred's favorite color, I think, was blue, so I'm going to do the bird bright. I want like a bright cobalt. I don't even know if they can do that, like a bright blue. Um, and then I never thought about the orange, like a deep, like marigold orange, and then that, yes, blue and orange are very pretty together. Well, I mean, like here's navy and orange. Um, yeah, you could do a red bird, but for some reason I want the bird to be blue. I don't know why. Um, and then do you guys think like that pinky red, like a deep, like pinky, like fuchsia for the other one, or is that going to look weird? Do you think it'll look weird to do one orange flower and one pink flower and then the bluebird? And then do you think it'll be okay to leave everything else naked? So like leave the horseshoe colorless. Because what color are you going to paint a horseshoe? I mean, if they could do like metallic, that would be amazing to do like a gold, but they can't do that. So I was thinking, leave the horseshoe. God, I hope my mom isn't in here. I don't even want her to know about this. Leave the horseshoe skin and then leave the banner skin colored with Fred in the banner. How do you guys feel about that? Yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't really want red. Thank you, Becky Sue. On Andrew Gold, your skin was glowing. Perfect makeup too. Been wanting to tell you ever since. Thank you. Wow, that's so kind. I love my makeup from Trini London over in London is where you get it. I order it. Yeah, Lisa W, pretty. Um, Purple Groovy, that's a good question. Have you always been verbally uninhibited about sex? You make it so comfortable to talk about. I have been. Yes. Yes. That's why it's fun for me to have sex with someone like Jeff, mainly because that's who my husband is, right? But like, I have no problem being like, let's try this or put one finger here and one there. I'm not trying to be gross, but like I have no problem doing that. I am not shy about sex. I have fun sex. I think sex should be fun. I think it should be openly discussed with your partner. I don't think there should be any shame or embarrassment in being like, try that. I don't like that. Jeff did something recently and I was like, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm not into it. I thought I would be, but I'm not. Go ahead and remove your finger from that. Sorry. Um, Yeah, Brienne, you are pale. Color will show up awesome. Fair warning. That part of the arm kills. So I've got tattoos on both arms in the same place. It didn't hurt. This guy In particular, he's gonna do my one tomorrow. He had the lightest hand. He was so light-handed. That's why I'm going back to him. What color were my wedding flowers with Fred? I didn't have any wedding flowers with Fred. We just got married at a little chapel. Um, what color are my eyes? They're green. Actually, I have green eyes. Thank you, Jojo. Um, yes, Ray, but not for brother. Um, shading the horseshoe what though? Oh my god. MT Montana. Duh. I can't believe I got that. I couldn't do. Hey, you guys, Mara, what tat shop are you going to? Mara, I love you guys. This is my real friend in real life. She lives close by. Everybody say hi to Mara. Mara, I'm going to, he was my artist in Mission, Kansas at Headless Hands Tattoo. He moved. I found out he moved to a place down in Westport, I think. It's called Dear You Tattoo. And his name is Vince, and he is unbelievably good. I know that because I had this done. That's Fred's handwriting, and it's bled and it's like come apart. If you look, I can't pull this up any higher, but Vince did these, and oh my god, they've never bled. He did a great, and that was a year ago. I'd had him last October. And I felt almost nothing, and don't love pain. And he said that a lot of people say he has a very light touch, and I've had tattoos where they're heavy handed. So yeah, no, I love him. Yeah, I love Mara, guys. Thank you for saying hi to her. Shade in black. I'm scared to do that, laughs me. They could give the horseshoe a rusty antique. I'm scared. That's true. I do have local friends, babe. Yes, Mara is a friend of mine. We're going to go get some lunch sometime. I really love Mara. She's a cool girl. I've known her a long time. We've never been close, but I mean, I met her. Mara, I met you, I think, when I was like 19. So 20 years ago, I met you. That's crazy. Wow. Those were some crazy ass times. I was dating a guy that Mara knew then. Oh, wrist tattoos always bleed? I did not know that. I did not know that. I have one on my back, one on my foot, and then these two in my wrist. Wait, who said that? My colors don't fade either. The modern inks are vibrant and fade far less than before. Good to know. Good to know, Michelle. Damn. Right? Yeah, we've known each other for that long. That's crazy. Purple coconut, it hurts and it depends on where you do it, babe. I was told this is going to be insanely painful. It wasn't. I would say the top of my foot hurt the most. But I have no doubt that if it wraps around under here in this skin, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It'll go away. Dang. Reese, your beauty mark. Oh, this thing. My Cindy Crawford. My mom has that too. I forget that's there. I hope this tattoo doesn't take a long time. I know. I was kidding. Sterling is not a boomer. I know that. Hey, Jen, Aunt Nini. Okay, Evelyn. Thank you for saying that. That did come out badly, didn't it? Rain Blaze. When you say you have sex with your husband mostly, do you have an open relationship? No. I asked him about it though recently. I was like, do we want to think about that? No, I don't. Yeah, Faye, get it simple and add color, but love marigold blue and dark pink. Okay, I'm going to start with that. And here's the thing. My friend at work reminded me today, don't fill in the horseshoe if you're not comfortable doing it. And you can always fill it in another time. Joanne, my tattoo shop here in Austin is called Lil Pricks. Oh my God. I stay there because of their name. That's hilarious. That's really cute, actually, and very clever. Thank you for your super chat. Who said, I don't know that I want lavender. I thought about purple. Here's the thing. Right next to Fred, I have a little purple heart. I don't love it. So I don't know. I was thinking more vibrant color, like a bright blue with the bird, bright fun orange, and then like that fuchsia, and then do the leaves in like a bright emerald. And then leave everything else blank. And then, I can just fill it in later. Do we want to get to the book? Here's the thing. I'm stalling on the book. Um, Not because I can't handle it. I can handle it. I went and picked it up yesterday and I read the first page and I cried when I was at the bank. Um, but the reason I'm stalling, let's just get to the damn book. The reason I'm stalling is because I read it and I was like, no one's going to give a shit about this. This is not as juicy and fun as you think it's going to be. It's starting at the beginning of my life, talking about when I was born and as a baby. Now, I haven't gone on to read past the first page. He gets weird about Scientology, of course, but it's a lot of like, you did this and you got this for Christmas and you went to your grandma's. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody's going to care. So I don't know. Let me read the super chat from my friend Renby because I love her. I'm working on a sleeve on my left arm and it's half done. I have a ton of tattoos. Yours sounds gorgeous. Wow, that's cool. You'll have to send me a picture sometime. I guess I didn't know that. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Yeah, I would totally do the horseshoe in like um I would love to do like a metallic gold. That would be so cool. I don't think there is such a thing. Aw, Mara, you little supportive. 625 watching, 338 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Apparently, it makes a difference. Thank you for saying that, Mara. Actually, more importantly to me, besides hitting the like button, make sure you're still subscribed. People keep getting unsubscribed. It's driving me crazy. Carla, Reese, you're the best. You are, Carla. Um, okay, guys, I'll read it. I'm happy to read it. True inappropriate effort. Allison Byrne, I love you, gal. Thank you for your super sticker. She says, it's your life. We're obviously interested or we wouldn't be here. I'm just saying it's whose book, Kim? It's a baby book that my dad wrote about me when he used to like me. And so I cry thinking about it because obviously my father hates me and wishes I was dead. So it's hard for me to read this when there was a time that he liked me. It's actually quite sad. Um, Okay, Armina, I'll look. The girl I was talking to today, she's got a lot of tattoos. She said you'd have to go to like a specialist for that kind of ink. I don't know. Okay, Ray, that's a good point. I'm not expecting anything other than insight into his head. Um, Thank you, Deborah. Your personality is fine. Thank you. Um, okay, Mara says, get your ass on it, girl. Get your ass in the saddle. First of all, let me show you the book because again, it's 10 pounds. Yes, my dad is still in Scientology. Guys, just real quick, I thought everybody knew this. My dad left me when I was 16. He decided he didn't want to have anything to do with me anymore. And so he cut me off and said, I'm not your father anymore. And then after that, he saw me a few months after that, and he had been writing in this book since I was born up till I was 16. And he handed me the book and he said, I'll never need this again. So he was making his point that you are not my daughter and I will not continue this story of your life. So that was very hard for me. It was very rejecting. Um, I've probably gone on in life to choose men that are my father's age for that reason. I'm sure there's some sick, weird, twisted shit there that we probably need to unpack one of these days. It's we've had a channel here for a couple months, and I think we need to address it. Um, Lisa Lupin, I think that it would be Saturday. Is it not? I don't know. If I'm getting my tattoo, no. Oh, thank you, Scene or Sign. I never know how to pronounce that, but thank you. You're always so supportive. Um, that's true, Martin. Why would it be juicy and fun? It's a book made about a young child. I bet it's interesting, but not fun. True, true. Um, Sorry, I got to answer this. Um, so anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Okay. It's a huge book, and I had to get a special safety deposit box size. It's like a homemade book. It says Days Gone By. Yes, my dad dumped all 3 of his kids. I have a half sister that's 12 years older than me, and I have a full sister that's 4 years older than me. I'm the youngest. It's huge. This is what it looks like. And how do we open it? He wrote quite a bit. Some of it's not like a daily thing. Some of it he skips like a year in between. But I thought what we would do, I'm going to do what my therapist recommended. I was how did you get your hair to look so good? Dang, guys, what are you being so nice to me for today? I'm looking pretty frumpy dump. I got one of those things. It's like this, and it's got 3 barrels because I don't know how to use a curling iron. I don't know how to put air in a tire. You just pick up the hair. I'm glad we're changing the subject so I can get out of the book. Just kidding. You just pick up the hair and it just like this thing like clamps like this, and then you just go down. And I can handle that. I know how to do that. Oh, okay. Guys, I don't feel pressured to read it at all. A lot of people have reached out to me privately and been like, don't do it. You don't need to do it. You don't have to do this for us. Um, guys, I don't feel pressured. How many months have we had a channel together? I've not even brought this book up. Um, so I did it in my own time, and I will stop if I don't feel like I can do it. Okay. So is that fair enough for everybody? Um, I love Rain Blaze. Um, it's like the size of a Bible. You might just be the new Messiah, Reese. That's hilarious. Jojo, oh my, what a cute name. You are very brave. There are a lot of us in here that have also experienced trauma, so it's beautiful to work through this with you. Thank you. And thank you for your super chat. This is what keeps me going, guys. So many people are like, you're helping me with my personal problem. And some of you are open and willing enough to share with me things that have happened to you. And I think that is the most beautiful thing. And I thank you for trusting me with your story. So I love that. And that's why we keep going, because I know that I share things, you share things with me privately, and it keeps me going. It really does. Okay. Dang, Melissa, you won't have sex without your hair and face done? Okay, well, I mean, I would do that if I was newly having sex with someone, but no, that is not the case with me and Jeff. Um, Reese was sent to us from God riding on the back of Gertie. I exceed the weight limit there. Should Sterling be standing by? Fully support you in whatever feels best. I would love for Sterling to be standing by. I'm not going to lie. He makes me feel better about my life and everything about it. So, but he's at work. Okay, guys, I'm going to read the first page and we're just going to stop. And then Jeff offered to narrate and read for me. But I think Diana O, your super sticker is much appreciated, my love. Ren B, again, thank you. Sending you photos tonight of sleeve and progress. Please do. And thank you for your sweet super chat, babe. So I'm going to read the first page, and Jeff may need to read this for me. I am going to cry through this. This is going to be very hard for me. I have not read this book. I've read it twice, I think, in my whole life. So I will be just as surprised as you. And I already feel it coming up. I feel the heat coming up. And that doesn't mean don't do it, Reese. I'm just going to cry. I cry with you guys all the time. So it's hard for me because like I said, my dad hates me so much. And all I've ever wanted was for my dad to really love me and want to be a part of my life and know anything about me. And he doesn't, and he's not interested in me. And he's made that very clear. So reading this and him showing so much love and support for me burns a little bit, and it's painful. So I want to share this with you guys. I do not feel pressured to do this. I will not do it if it doesn't feel right. That's one thing about me. I don't do anything if it doesn't feel right. If it stops feeling right for me, I will stop. Okay, so my heart is racing. Let's just read the first page. I'm not going to pay attention to the chat right now. So if everybody has like really important questions, you just might want to wait on that. Again, this isn't very juicy, guys. I don't know that you're going to be that into this. It's just not, I don't know. I'll just read. It says, Marisa, my real name is Marisa. As most of you know, my dad started calling me Reese. He kind of continued to call me Marisa, but he would tell people my name was Reese when I turned 2 because everybody would say Marissa, and that drove him nuts. So it says Marisa Angela Wally, born 8 July 1984, Omaha, Nebraska. Now, I noticed this yesterday. He started the book October 25th of 1985. I was born in 1984. I don't know, but that's okay. And he talks about the day I was born. So whatever. It's like he's just going back in time. That's okay. Sorry, that's my boss. So I needed to answer it. Okay, ready? Ready. Well, my pretty little lady, I do wish I would have started this before, as you have done enough touching memories to put a good sized dent in this book. But now is when it starts. You were named after a quite dear friend named Marisa Savage. She came to Omaha with a crew of Scientologists in 1983 to handle a flap that was occurring in the area at the time. She stayed with us for a couple of months and went back to California. We still stay in calm communication with her and plan to be with her and her husband and family in the near future toward the top of the bridge, which is the bridge in Scientology. You were born at a hospital called Bergen Mercy. The same doctor delivered you that delivered your sister Brianna. However, the deliveries were not at all alike. Your mother and I were at some friends, Pat and Claudia O'Malley, on the evening of 7th July. There we were socializing, playing Trivial Pursuit. Your mother was having light contractions about a minute apart. We came home around midnight. Diane figured we better stay up and plan on going to the hospital. Your time had come. We were watching a movie called Eddie and the Cruisers, and at about 2 a.m., Diane's water broke. I had already taken Brianna to Grandma Nina's, that was my mother's mother, to spend the night, so off we went to the hospital. I dropped her mother off at the door where she was put in a wheelchair and rolled to the elevator and taken up to the delivery area. I parked the car, walked back to the elevator, up to the delivery area. When I got up there, they asked, sorry, it's hard to read his handwriting a little bit. When I got up there, they asked if I planned to be in the delivery room for the birth. When I told them yes, they said I better get my gown on if I wanted to see anything happen. You were born 40 minutes later, which goes along with the confront you have on life so far. There was very little trouble with the delivery, except for me getting a little bit wheezy after it was over. I still say the program of baby deliveries is overrated. That's so Scientology. It's such a weird thing to say. The program of baby deliveries. I have to say, at this point in as impartial of a way as I can, you have up to now been a daddy's girl. I hope for it always to be that way. I've been taking you with me everywhere I can get by with. When I am not home, wait, no, I'm sorry. When I am at home, I have a saying, I'm in jail. You pretty much have to be with me when I'm in your sight. You come up to me when I'm at my desk that is located in the dining room, and you get on my lap and pull the middle drawer out and you play with all the little objects. You always want to go with me when I'm leaving and you see me leave. At this point, I must say, you're daddy's girl. I guess I just didn't think that would change. I mean, it changed quickly at the beginning of my life, but just hurts. It's painful for me. Um, I guess I can read to the bottom of this page if you guys want me to. But as you can see, it's really not that interesting. But I mean, I know there's stuff that he talks about Scientology in here. I guess the people who want to hear it will listen, and I'll just read to the end of this page. And I didn't read this yesterday, so I don't even know what it says. You were along with a very important movement this year in May that will go down in history as something very important in history for religious freedom. Our church was attempted to be closed by the government via the court system. There was a very unfair ruling by the court in Portland, Oregon, that was eventually reversed after a battle by our organization and its people. You, Brianna, that's my sister, Mom, and I drove to Portland in May and participated in the protest with thousands of other Scientologists for religious freedom. It proves to be a milestone in the history towards religious freedom. We were gone about 5 days. The trip went quite well. You and your sister did real good. 1,650 miles one way. A few months prior to that, end of March, you went on the airplane with Mom and Dad to Washington, D.C., where Mom and Dad did some Scientology services. Dad attested to clear and did Sunshine Rundown. That's just a rundown in Scientology. Things on the 2D have been going very well for our family since then. The 2D is the second dynamic, which is the dynamic that represents sex and couples and the rearing of children, as L. Ron Hubbard would put it. Your mother really likes DC. She has been back since, and then for more auditing. This summer, you have been very active. You started walking around a year old. We made several trips downtown to a place called Central Park Mall. There is a park with about 2 city blocks enclosed with a sidewalk around a little pond with an island with about a dozen ducks and geese and their babies. The pond has thousands of little fish that we feed when we remember the bread. It also has about a 10-pound catfish that lives there that your mother and I caught this summer, and you and I and Sam, that's my other sister, and Brianna turned loose there. When we first started going to Central Park Mall, you were very fascinated with the fish in the water. I already did a routine with you of holding you upside down by one leg. So I held you that way and let you feel the water. You seemed to like it, but pushed too many spectators' buttons. So we didn't do it much. What a fucking weirdo. It looks as if you will have no problem on withdrawal. You range at a distance that most kids can't confront. You've been going next door to the neighbors since you started walking, and Mom tells me now you are going to their backyard. At the store, you get quite distant with no problem. So that may seem harmless to you guys, but he's being Scientological for sure in the way he's talking. Sometimes I kind of wish I was doing this with Aaron or Sterling because they can kind of help me bounce off of this. Like, your confront on the world, kid, is unbelievable. I can hold you upside down and dangle you in a fucking fishing pond, and You've got no problem with it like the other kids. It's just weird. And the way he talks, I guess we should read this book because the way he talks, like it's exactly like Raymond said. Um, it's from his point of view. It's from his perspective. So it's from his mind and the way he thinks. Raymond just asked, "What is withdraw?" In Scientology, there's like an assist. I don't know what I think it would. It's called reach and withdraw. And when you have something in your environment that you're uncomfortable with, it's so stupid. You go. Let's say you were in a car accident. And you're weird about being around cars. Let's pretend that my cup here is the car. You would go reach for the car. Good. Withdraw from the car. All right. Reach for the car. All right. Withdraw from the car. Very good. It's fucking weird. And that's what they do. So he's saying, like, you've got no problem with reach and withdraw. You can handle your environment, kid. Well, how old am I here? Like just a little tyke. It's so, even when he says when I was born, you were born in 40 minutes, which shows your confront on this world. It's an infant, and that's not how it works. So, Ray, it's just to raise your confront on things, reach and withdraw. Yeah, it's just weird. Early programming, Jilbo Baggins says, yes. Do you guys want me to read one more page or should we stop? I don't really know. And is this interesting to anybody? Are people checking out? Like, is this interesting? I don't know. I like Ray's point of view because he does really nail it by saying, we want to know because this is how your dad feels in his head. All right. I'll read another page. Yes, very much. Martin says, it's very apparent that this man is under the influence of programming. It is interesting because it does show the brainwash. Like, he's obviously not parenting. I'm okay reading more. He's obviously not parenting from an organic place, just like a paternal, like for me, I do what's right in my heart with Huxley. I do what I think I should do. I think it through. I'm not saying I'm right. But like, I'm not parenting him because L. Ron Hubbard tells me what to do and then I do it. No, it's very conditional. Yeah. All right. I will stop if I need to. Don't worry, guys. I'm doing okay, actually. The daddy's girl part really kind of hurt, but I don't know. We should go there someday, why I'm into older guys. And I feel like that'll probably flip around one day. If Jeff and I aren't together anymore down the road, I'll probably maybe swing back. I don't know. For as many times, I'm sorry that I'm reading it like choppy and weird, but the lines are not straight either, and his handwriting is not the best. So I'm doing what I can. For as many times as it's been necessary to do, it seems you would not make it the problem you do. But after eating the drama, okay, I get it. But after eating, the drama peaks each time the washcloth gets to your face. Okay. You don't remember Brianna being near as I don't. This is where it gets shitty. He compares me and my sister because my sister was more sickly. She had we both had asthma, but she had like extreme breathing problems. And it's really shitty. He compares us and like how she has less confront on the world from what I recall. Let's just read, shall we? I don't remember Brianna being near as physical as you. Very seldom do you cry when you fall down or hurt yourself. And when you do, not for long. Your sleeping habits are and have been quite a bit off course. There are spurts when you have been on a pretty normal routine, but on the whole, you have gone your own way on that too. I can promise you that they won't end up like your sister, Brianna's are. We made the mistake of letting her sleep with us a few times at about your age, and now she has been coming in almost every night in the middle of the night. Not you, kid. I can't tell you how proud I am of you and how much I'm glad to be your daddy. I am looking forward to every day as it comes. You are very exciting, and we will have a real good time on and on. October 28th, 1985. The KC Royals won the 1985 World Series. They came from a 3-1 deficit in the playoffs and came from 2-0 and 3-1, if that's how you say that, in World Series to win. Bert Saberhager or something was MVP. Royals were 2-1 underdogs. Your security blanket is a pillow. You have 2 small pillows you have that you almost take with you everywhere. Your mother just called me upstairs where you are taking a bath and you have your pillow in the bathtub with you. 1985, November 5th. I better get this done before I forget. You were totally awesome for Halloween. Your mother should I did get to go trick-or-treating when my mom was still around, but when she left, I didn't. So this will be interesting. You were totally awesome for Halloween. Your mother should get to share the credit. You were dressed as a gypsy. We took pictures with the new camera. On Halloween, we started a room addition off the back of the house. Hopefully, it will be a good pool room. He played pool. And bathroom with a full basement under. Jesus hell, Bo. What does that say? Oh, he hyphenated. I see it now. I'm contemplating going up to one more floor for another bedroom. Brianna is driving me nuts playing in the dirt piled up in the area and knocking it back in the hole, and she's driving Diane nuts with the dirt all over the house. You were real fascinated with the tractor that day that dug the hole. It looks like today is the first day we will get a cumulative snowfall of the season. We have about an inch and it's coming down real steady. I took your sister Brianna to a model graduation last night. It was actually quite an event. It was presented by Nancy Bounds International, who she has a membership with, but hasn't really gotten started with their program. I have no idea what he's talking about. Is anybody wanting me to is this just boring? I'll read this paragraph and then I'll stop. I don't want to. Oh, Huxley's probably home, I bet. Unless Jeff forgot to go get him. That could be too. The night before last, we all but mom went to eat at Papa Cavetti's. I have no idea what that is. You were covered with spaghetti by the time we had to leave. Dad forgot about a bib, so the waitress and Sam took you to the restroom to get cleaned up, and you came out in your diaper and shoes. Since it was cold outside, I got in trouble for taking you out in the cold that way. You didn't seem to care. This will round out the month of November. We had a record low temperature month, the coldest over 100 years. Mom fixed a trophy Thanksgiving dinner, turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy, cream corn, asparagus, olives, stuffed pea pods. What the hell? Mom, you never cook. My mom never cooks. I don't know if I believe this story. You ate like a champ. I'm sure I did. You especially like the cranberry. I especially like the cranberries. I hate cranberries. The turkey too. We put up the Christmas tree and decorations. You were into everything. It's going to be a long December. Christmas shopping is coming to a close. Looks like a pretty good year from Santa. I took your mother and sisters to see Rocky IV last night. I would have liked to have taken you, but you don't like the idea of sitting for very long. But nothing's really changed there, honestly. Carolyn Aliano stayed a few hours while we were gone. That was a neighbor that I knew that babysat us. You came down with something tonight. You have been throwing up every half hour or so. Sam just came down and tells me you are asleep. I hope you sleep through the night. We opened Sam's presents last night. She goes to Flagstaff tomorrow for the holidays. She got you a little plastic baby about 3 inches long that winds up and crawls. You were a little bit hesitant of it. You like opening gifts. We'll be going to Kansas City on Christmas for a few days. Merry Christmas, Dolly. He always called me Dolly. We just got back from Kansas City. You'll have a little work on getting your schedule back in step. You slept with me and your mother and sister every night while we were down there. God, this book is huge. I hope this isn't boring. I think, honestly, it's kind of boring. So, guys, don't be shy. If you think this is boring and stupid, don't wait till after the live to say some shitty stuff. Just say it. I don't care. It's all right. I think it's boring. So please go ahead and say it if you need to. You mainly got clothes, but your favorite thing is a little book on a character your sister Brianna liked. Then when she was your age, Mr. Lowly Worm. Does anybody remember that? Lowly Worm. I loved Lowly Worm from Busy Town or whatever that was called. It was so cute. I look forward to keep your interest till the spring thaw. It's always good to get back from Kansas City, and this trip is no exception. We enjoyed most of the visits to Aunt Reva's, Richard and Bev's, Richard's dad Howard, Uncle Bob and Aunt Fran. Your favorite visit was to Richard and Bev's. An old friend of ours stopped by and flirted with you for an hour or two. Tom Vandeputty. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. That was my dad's friend. Richard's two boys, Clint and Darren, got their share of playing with you too. You, dear, still have... Oh, what's this say now? This is very telling, you guys. This is very telling. What I'm about to say says a lot about me. This is my favorite sentence so far. You, dear, you still favor the boys by a long shot. That hasn't changed. I like that there's some consistency here. I like that there's a lot of consistency. I'm feeling good about that. I'm doing pretty good, guys. This isn't bothering me and I'm not crying. I like that I favor the boys and I still do. Yeah, Richard's scary books, Lowly Worm. I loved Lowly Worm. All right. This is an embarrassing part to read and I don't really want to read it. Camantha, I'm really enjoying this. It's such an interesting conversation to have. Baby Reese is similar to the Reese we now know. I totally agree. It's funny. All right. I'm going to read a little more. Do you guys want me to read a little more? Don't worry, guys. It's a long book and we have plenty of time. Sterling is your type. He's everybody's type. All right. Bye, Angel. Bye, Mara. Okay, people are leaving. I'll finish this page and then we'll be done. Okay, how's that sound? This part's fairly embarrassing. So if you guys want to... Okay. This part's embarrassing. So if you guys just want to hit the mute for a minute, maybe you want to do that. Now, don't judge me for this. It says right here, I was a year and a half. Okay. I was a year and a half. Now I'm judging me for this because I don't like it when children do this. And I always took pride in the fact that Huxley never did this. I was like, my son isn't doing that. Did I bring my hair clip down here? Because I am suddenly on fire. There it is. Okay, hold on. All right. Looks like a bird's nest. Let's do it. Okay. This is embarrassing. Again, it's embarrassing. Okay. I'm judging me for this. Well, you did what every parent of a 1.5-year-old baby dreads. Mom was on the phone with her sister, Mary Jo. She looked up and you without a diaper on, that doesn't surprise me. I like to be naked. I still do. Had pooped on the floor and was playing with it. I said, don't judge. I feel your guys' judgmental stares right now, and you better wipe those off your faces. Yeah, Sterling is everybody's type. Okay. What's the next sentence even worse is, by the way, it's even worse. Try not to be judging. I feel the judgment. Okay. I pooped on the floor. I was playing with it. You had it all over your body and stuck up your nose. Come on, Jean. Did we really need to put that sentence in here? Does that seem like something you're going to need 40 years later? No, it's not. Mom got more grossed out than you. I'm sure she did. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to drop me off at a toddler rescue. Your back teeth seem to be all coming in at once, almost. You are at a darling stage. We went to the Westroads. That was a mall. We went to the Westroads last night. You had a ball running and playing. It was the 80s, less interesting. What? Oh my God, I can't believe you admitted to that, Barb. First of all, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Second of all, Barb, don't tell anybody else that. All 700 of us will keep that a secret, but don't share that again. My God. Good Lord, Barb. Look at me telling you guys not to judge, and I'm judging Barb. That's how I work. Oh my God, this part's crazy. You guys listen to this. Unmute your computers. We had some very startling news last night. L. Ron Hubbard dropped his body. It just hit the media last night. He had already taken care of dropping it, having it cremated and dropped into the sea. He had just finished all the research he could do in this body, completing OT10 very recently, and has gone on to further research. What? OT10? No. The bridge goes up to OT15, you guys. He should be doing OT15. I don't know what we're talking about there. Okay. Are we all still upset about Barb eating spiders? I know I am. Are you guys not over it? We're not over it. Hey, Chaotic Bleach, cool name. I know it's hard because between me playing with the poop and sticking it up my nose and Barb eating spiders, I'm having a hard time myself. I feel like I can't balance right now what's going on. He dropped the body. OT10? What are you talking about? It's OT15, you jackass. Get it right. Today is Samantha. That's my older sister. Today is Samantha's birthday. I got the report you went to the bathroom on the toilet for the first time. Okay, I was 2. That seems right. No? Okay, maybe I was a late bloomer. Maybe the diaper bill will be over with soon. Hilarious. It appears you are going to continue to be quite aggressive and have a high level of confront. It does appear that way, doesn't it? It hasn't changed, has it? No, I would say I'm fairly aggressive. Yeah. You still get over painful experiences rapidly, and don't take any guff off your big sister, Brianna. Brianna is learning to keep her distance. I bet she is. Better look out. Fuck around and find out, Brianna. See what happens. Just because I was 4 years younger, he says right there. You kicked some ass and took some names, and I like that about myself. 10th of March, you took your first tumble out of bed. Skinned your tummy on part of the bed. I bet that won't stop the next try too far away. You and I went out to dinner tonight after dropping off Samantha and her friends at Skateland. We went to the Red Lobster. Gross. You were quite good considering we had to wait 45 minutes for a table. In the 80s? People did that in the 80s? Wow. I didn't know that there would be that long of a wait in the 80s. I didn't know there were that many people in the 80s. I thought there would be plenty of restaurant availability. I enjoyed the evening a lot. Spring is beginning to show. The trees are getting leaves and the grass is just about ready for its first haircut of the year. We have a season pass to the zoo, so I'll be taking you there quite a bit. Our room addition is coming along. We were going to pour the floor this week, but we had too much rain. Hopefully next week we'll make some progress. We've been out to the fish hatchery in Louisville 2 times in the last month. I don't know what that means. You really like it there. They have all the Nebraska fish in different aquariums, and outside they have about 6 ponds with fish. You can watch them swim, and ducks and geese. They also have a nice park with what? Oh, swings. I thought that said shrimp. Swings and jungle gym you had fun on too. Mom got you a nice pair of red jellies, plastic shoes. You look real cute in. I bet I did. Who doesn't love a jelly? I love jellies. They're still around. I mean, they're not that comfortable, but they're feminine and really girly, and I just like that. And I'm not surprised that I liked it then. You lost one of the last pair you got about a week ago. Where would I have lost them? At work? What the fuck was I doing where I would have lost my shoes? We went to Central Park Mall tonight, all of us. We went on the slides for a while when you then to the wall over the water. For a long time, I've been holding you upside down to touch the water. I just think that's weird, and I don't know that it was worth repeating. This time I did it, and I was dropping you down about a 3-foot wall. Sam was standing with us. I couldn't see that well because it was getting dark. Sam said, "Dad, pick her up." I pulled you up, and I had dropped your head under the water. I think that's a good indication that you probably shouldn't have children. No? All you did was wipe off your face. I assume you thought it was part of the entertainment that I was almost killing you. That's just part of the show, kid. Your mother and Brianna were bringing up the rear and got there about the time you were wiping off. Did your mother give it to me? She told everyone we went by on the way out for about 4 blocks that I threw you in. Mad mama. What a jackass. Ha ha ha, I just dropped you in. I just dropped you into a fucking lake full of trichinosis. No big deal. No big deal. You could have died of malaria, but that's okay. You made it. You wiped your face off and you thought it was part of the show, kid. Do we get it now? I mean, this isn't sad at all, actually. It's fucking humor to me. Tonight we went to Central Park Mall again. Jeez, that's weird. We made it all around, went on the slides for quite a while, and then Sam and Brianna were walking the wall just a ways from where you went in, and Sam turned around to see what Brianna was doing and went completely into the water. What is going on with this man and his children? Why can't we keep track of them? She came out with her what? It looks like the word rad. Oh, radio. She came out with her radio in her hand, soaking wet. She got a lot of strange looks from people on the way out. What a weird ass thing to what? This is so. We went to the lake in Brainerd today. Brainerd, Nebraska is a city, it's a town where we used to go fishing. My dad likes to go fishing. You were a little reluctant of the boat, but not for long. You really liked it when you got in. We had a picnic lunch. Besides all of us, we took Mike Oliano and 2 of his kids, Debbie and Renee. You and I took Sam to the airport today. She is going to flag staff for the summer to see her mom. So Sam and I have different moms. Sam has a hard time with leaving, and she cried before she got on the plane. Sorry, it looked like phone. She didn't want to leave her baby sister. You've been right in tune with remembering Sam leaving. You have been saying Sam airplane, sissy crying. I think you miss her. Probably. Today is Father's Day. You and Brianna and Mom went to Okoboji with cousins. That's a lake. Molly and Coley and their mom, Nina, and some other friends. Maureen's parents have a cabin there and are going to stay. You are going to stay in it. It's supposed to be real nice. I went fishing to the lake in Brainerd. I went with Mike Oliano. We stayed all night. We caught 2 catfish. One weighed over 10 pounds, the other 5 pounds. Great. You returned from Lake Okoboji. I can't read this word. Oh, look, sounds like you had a real good time. When you saw the boats go by, you yelled out for Daddy. You thought I was on them. You went to an amusement park called Arnold's Park. You liked the motorcycle. I stayed home today while you took a nap. I sure wish we were farther along with the room edition. It's taking way too long. Mom and Brianna went to Elmwood Pool during your nap. You 3 have been going there this summer quite a bit. We are going on vacation this week. We plan to go to KC, maybe Worlds of Fun, Oceans of Fun, and who knows, we might sneak down to the Ozarks for a few days. I'll let you know. Another bummer as usual. We did have a fun day on the last day. We went to Tom Vandeputty's and had a barbecue and swam in his pool. My friend Richard Toomey and his family was there. Guys, is this boring for you? Because it's boring for me. Maybe I should read ahead and see. Yeah, I feel like this is boring. Are we losing people? Yeah, that's in Iowa. Um, like the rest of these, he's talking about swimming. Who cares? I feel like we read a lot. How do you think I did? I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Um, it gets more interesting. I think he's a better father when he has me as this little child. But I think I mean, this is blank, blank, blank. So right here, so he's got a lot. So I think as I grow older, he becomes more of a dick, obviously, because I'm probably harder to handle. Um, and maybe not, maybe not. But I think it's still interesting to see things from his point of view. Um, but I think we did good. I mean, we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. I thought, thank you. I actually feel, see, I knew, guys, I do better talking. I am not closed up. Like I do better talking. So this is not hurting me. It's helping me. And I knew it would. That's how I knew it would be okay. Um, just the beginning was a little bit hard for me, but and we'll have hard parts again, but I think it's okay. I think I'm doing okay. Um, Do I enjoy swimming now? Yeah, it's all right. I get grossed out by public pools because I see people like spitting in them and peeing in them, and that grosses me out. But my mom had a pool at her place in Tennessee, and I swam in it all the time. I love swimming in a clean pool, but I get grossed out by public pools. Um, yeah. Do you see that little subtlety there? I felt bad for Brianna when he kept comparing you two. Yeah, yeah, me too. And Brianna too. I hate that he compares me and my sister in this book. You can tell he treated her way shittier, by the way. He was not, now I'm cold. He was way meaner to her growing up. He was way love you too, Carrie B. He was way more disappointed in her all the time, and he talks about it in this book a little bit. But it makes me very sad. Love you, Shannon Lee. It makes me very sad that he compares his children like that. And you heard it. He said it. He was like, unlike your sister, like he's so disappointed in her. It's pretty sick. Um, you need to remember, tell yourself every day, I'm brave, I'm smart, I'm sexy, and I'm beautiful. I don't know that I'd ever describe me as sexy, but thank you for saying it. Remember, Reese, what are they cooking? Remember, Reese, this is a look into the window of Scientology nobody's ever seen. Totally, totally. Kevin Thomas Crane, taco run. If I don't make it back, much love. No, tacos are definitely more important, Kev. And thank you for that. Thank you for your super chat. Ted, I love you back. You always have good insight. So I wasn't reading a lot of the chat. Did I miss Kimberly? Before you read more, make sure you're talking to a therapist for guidance. You owe us nothing. Love you. Totally. And I did. I talked to my therapist about this very much. Don't worry, Kimberly. And thank you for your super chat. What the hell are they cooking? It smells like Pop-Tarts, and I don't own Pop-Tarts. I would never buy Pop-Tarts. Don't get me wrong. They're delicious, but I don't eat shit like that. I think I already did that one. Okay. I don't think I missed it. I didn't want to miss any of your guys' super chats for sure. Because I'm very grateful for that. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Mara. Still here. I never actually left. Just switching to my cell. I was too invested. Thanks for trusting us enough to share. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, guys, it's so weird. It smells like Pop-Tarts. It's so weird. I haven't had a Pop-Tart since I was like 8 years old. And somehow I'm still chubby. Don't feel bad about the poo. It's normal. My sister ate chicken poop. That's really gross. Okay. That's pretty sick. Ray, thank you, Reese, for taking the time, being brave, reading that to us. I very much appreciate it. I love you, Ray, of course. Guys, thank you for sticking around and listening to it. We'll do more. We're going to read this book. I think we should read this book. I think we should read it together. I haven't read this book, not for a long time. So I think I want to share this with my friends. I want to share this with my family, and that's what I consider you guys. Okay, Martin, I won't skip. Dawn, I'm not chubby. I would beg to differ, babe, but thank you. Um, yeah, Diana O, a YouTube career is perfect for wanting to get out. Yeah. Lisa W, is being judgmental built into Scientology? It's the groundwork of Scientology. Scientologists are extremely entitled and extremely judgmental. Chaotic Bleach, you can rewatch, babe. Don't worry. Jeannie, missed the first part, but so glad you were able to get through it. It will be so helpful for you, I think. I do too. I think you're absolutely right, Jeannie. Thank you for your super chat. Guys, I know a lot of you were worried. A lot of, hey, witness, I know a lot of you were worried and saying, like, don't do it, don't read it. Again, I talking out stuff is best for me. That's how I get through things. That's how I feel better about things. You know me. I will have to talk about something awkward that happened just to get it off my chest so that it's over with. It's okay. I just, that's how I operate. A lot of people don't like that. Love you, Melissa Webster. Third Eye Open. Love you, babe. Um, Thank you, Brian Lucas. I'm glad you stuck around, man. Love Brian Lucas. Lady O, my inner child is crying for your inner child, Reese. It's so raw, and you are such a brave and sweet soul. Well, thank you. My God, thank you. Guys, while you're all in here, please make sure that you're still subscribed. You can hit the like if you want, but I just don't want people unsubscribing and then they don't know it, and it sucks. Hey, Nico. Yeah, my attorney told me to do that. Bakes with Better. You really value this book. You rent a safety deposit box for it. It'll be good to go through it. I did that because my attorney recommended that in case somebody like stole the book. Can you show us a picture of when you were little? Oh my God. I have a picture of me when he said I was dressed up as a gypsy. My mom shared that picture with me. Diana, oh, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Well, that's a good point, girl. Thank you. When did I leave Scientology Lantern Zone? Less than a year ago. So not that long ago. Thanks for checking, Brian. Joni. Reese still here. Love you much. Joni, I love you so much, girl. I hope that you feel better than you did the other night because I don't ever want you to be sad, Joni. I do have a picture of me when I was little. I have a couple. If you guys want to stick around to see it, I'll show you. You were unsubscribed this morning. That's horseshit. Good question, Jam Jam. Do I have a relationship with my siblings? My full blood sister, same mom, same dad. Yes, we don't honestly have that close of a relationship because she's got two little kids and we didn't grow up together. So I don't know her that well. We are getting to know each other and I'm crazy about her. I think what I know about her, I love her. My older sister, my half sister, no relationship at all. We're totally disconnected from each other due to doing drugs. I did drugs with her and she continued to do drugs and I had to get away from that. Kimberly, I'm glad you checked, babe. Cat Bleach, here's a little something to help you buy another game for you, Sterling and Aaron. Your quiz nights are the best. Love you, Reese. You're amazing. Thank you. My God. Thank you for your super chat. So many people were yes and no about that. If you go read the comments, a bunch of people were like, I can't stand Reese. She was too high strung or whatever people said about the game night last night. It was pretty fucking lame. You've been unsubscribed 5 times. I know. I wish I was closer to my sister. It'll just take me a second to find. Motion front door. What the hell? Oh my God, it's already getting dark. Did you guys know this weekend is daylight savings? Okay, well, here's me as a child, and clearly, I think I said this. What did I say? Clearly, I've been loving hats and dresses and boots for quite some time now, guys, for quite some time. It's no shock that I had fashion sense at such a young age. You knew it. You knew it well. You knew that I would love it. I love hats. I love boots. Look at my little bolo tie. I mean, come on. I was into it then. I'm into it now. We knew this. We all knew this. I'm looking for the picture of me dressed up as a gypsy. I hope it's okay. I was in my undies, I think. I posted it on Facebook. So, yeah, just a little tyke too. But I was into fashion then. I mean, did you see how I tied that outfit together with the bolo tie? Come on. I put those boots on with the hat. I knew what I was doing then, guys. I knew what I was doing. I may not know a lot intelligence wise, like Aaron and Sterling, but I love to style an outfit. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know. I really want to find it. Okay, well, here's oh my God, my mom was she saying, how could she be mad about this? It's on Facebook. Look at my mom's hair in the 80s. Holy shit. But look, this is when my mom was still there. She made me a cake for my birthday. Again, I want you guys to notice the accessories, okay? I want you to notice the accessories. Look at the necklace. Look at the headband, okay? I've been girly for a long time. I love pink. Check this out. Look at my little dolly. Mhm. You knew it. You knew it. You knew your girl was going to be all accessorized. Come on. I'm here for the party. Look at that. I love that necklace with the dress and the headband. Look at my bangs. I mean, hello, runway. Come on. It's unreal, isn't it? I knew it. I knew how to put stuff together. I still do, guys. I still got that. I can do it. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I look like frump dump, but I mean, like, look at Jeff and I in my cute little plaid pants. This was our first Christmas. Come on. Oh, yes. Sure, I'm chubby there, but I like those pants. I still have them. I have a matching blazer to those pants. That is a whole Christmas thing I do. I'm into it. I'm into it. Where is the little gypsy picture? It's right here. It's like right around here. I know it is. I really want you guys to see it now. Maybe it's not going to happen. You guys, when my parents were coming to stay, when Jeff and I were getting married, we bought this house before we got married. Um, no, Steph, that's kind of sad too. Did your dad do any books for any of your sisters? No, just me. Really shitty. Guys, we had this house before we got married. So when my parents came for the wedding, I was getting their room all decorated and I bought this little thing and I put it in their room. Can you read that? It says we had sex in this room. It says, I'm so excited for my parents to come next week for the wedding. Just adding the final touches to their guest room. I'm so sentimental. That's silly. Okay, well, God, we certainly tried. I just can't seem to find the damn thing. It's closer up. I feel like it's right around here. Just in case anybody wanted to see. See, it's a whole thing. See it? I don't care. I love that little suit. God, I feel like it's right here. Do you guys want to see a picture of me and my dad? Look at my dad's shorty shorts. So you guys know that he loved to fish. Look at him holding me in one arm, holding a fish in the other. If this doesn't scream 80s, I don't know what does. So a kid on one hip, a fish on the other, and a cigarette hanging out of the mouth. All right. That's how you get it done. I also wish I owned that t-shirt. It says Nooners, in and out in minutes. That's me looking like a boy, and my father with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. That's straight up 80s right there, you guys. Here it is. I found it. So I'm wearing high heels. Okay. I mean, if this doesn't tell you, like, if this doesn't just scream accessorizing, I think I put this outfit together myself. And I just want to say, you're welcome. Um, this is me when I was 4 or 5 as a gypsy. And I have to be honest, let me just read the caption first because this is what I said. I found this picture of me when I was 5, and I've remained consistent in my fashion choices. I love nothing more than getting dressed up with a fun clutch, a hat, some fur, and gemstone jelly slides with no pants. It may be an oldie, but it's still my signature look after all these years. It took Jeff a long time to accept my ensembles without pants. I hope he finally gets it. I plan to look this way when I'm 80. No shame, babe. You guys. I love an outfit where you're just letting your burning bush hang out. I like just to kind of just let the cooter out. Short dresses. I love a short dress. I love jelly slides. Why not? Why not? Why would you say no to this? You wouldn't. You've got fur, you've got gloves on, living room, person, backyard. What the hell? Oh, it's Huxley. I mean, look at my clutch. Look at my clutch. Look at my gloves. I mean, if this just isn't just scream supermodel, what do I mean? Why am I in this dump? I should be making billions of dollars. Look at this. I mean, that just should be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Actually, that would be illegal because it's an underage child. But I mean, you know where I'm going with this. Look at the sass. I mean, I just can't get over the sass in this picture. And I'm the same person today. I mean, is that just not right in your heart? Do you guys not feel right about this? Because I sure do. Yeah, socks with heels. That's a classic, isn't it? I mean, Wendy, what do you mean you played dress up when you were little? This wasn't dress up. This was like a full-time job, girl. I just looked like that going to school. That was like a regular Tuesday afternoon, Wendy. This wasn't dress up, girl. This was just trying to be fancy. That's horrible. You want to know something really funny about this, though, you guys? That clutch, my mother gave to me. She shipped it to me like 2 months ago, and it's in pristine condition. And I thought that was so cool. I thought that was so cool. Hey, you don't need to have pants on. I don't like to wear pants. I like to get into it. You know, I want there to be easy access. I want you to be able to get to where you're going quickly. All right. Well, this was fun. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put a little tab or something. I thought I had like a candy wrapper down here. Did I throw it away? Nope, right here. So we're going to put this in to bookmark. And if you guys want to keep hearing about the book, give me a little like heads up, thumbs up, hands up, whatever you want to do. Aaron says, you were doing drag in your everyday life. Yes, I was a drag queen. Guys, I like to dress up. I still do. I just said that to Jeff the other day. I'm like, I need you to take me on more dates because I have the proper clothes to go on dates. Like, I bought some really cute shit. I'm going to need to be taken out, Jeffrey. So, you know, if you don't want to, we'll find somebody that will, man. There's somebody out there for everybody. Somebody would be happy to take this chubby girl out in her finest with her undies and no pants. What's tomorrow? Friday? I keep thinking today's like Monday or Wednesday. I don't know why. I will read it all. Okay, you guys definitely want more of it. Work it, girl. Shelly, you don't have to tell me twice, girl. Dang, I love it. I love to work it. You know this. Yes. Okay. Nikki, it was really great to share this with you guys. I only wanted to share it with you guys. I don't want to read it unless I'm reading it with you. I mean that too. I will definitely continue with the book, and I feel, yeah, Lisa, that's a power suit, girl. It's 80s looking too. It's a little masculine, that suit, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of into it. I like to be more feminine, but there's something about that Ralph Lauren suit around Christmas time. Blake Reed, where the hell have you been? Super sorry I'm late. I think it's amazing you read your book, Reese. That's another ball. And Shane, you've unlatched yourself from, and I hope you fly. Blake, you are so amazing. I love you. Thank you for your super chat. Blake is a good close friend of mine. I love him. Yes, Ray, I do. I feel a little lighter, to be honest. Do you feel like you accomplished something? I do. Thank you for asking me that. Don't worry, Steph. I will read more. I felt like only my true friends in here are going to want to hear the book. Like, otherwise, I could see someone coming into this that doesn't know me that well and being like, what is this shit? Who cares? And I'm with you on that. It's kind of boring, but I do want to share that part of my life with you guys. I love you guys. I mean that. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to sign off. I will be on tomorrow either oh yes, Jilbo. I love that scene. What does he say? He goes, oh, and Senator. And she turns around and he goes, love your suit. And he winks at her. I love that scene, Jilbo. I will tell Huxley hi. Michelle Kelly, you can recatch it there, girl. Yes, Ocean Loving Soul. I want to share it with you guys. I'm comfortable enough that I want to. It's special to me, and it means more to me to share it with you guys than just read it by myself. I don't want to read it if I'm just going to read it by myself, to be honest. Yes, put your best 80s picture on. Yes, I love 80s stuff. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'll let you guys know about the tattoo tomorrow. I forgot about it again. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you as always for your input. It means the world to me. I mean that. I can't do it without you guys. Like, you're the one, you guys truly are the wind beneath my wings. Okay. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your super chats. You guys mean everything to me. Why does it smell like Pop-Tarts in my house? Local pickings gal. I don't know. You know, that's probably what's happening. When you leave Jeff on his own, he gets into shit that he shouldn't. But we don't have any Pop-Tarts, so I don't know. Love you too, Ted. I'll see you guys tomorrow, either with Aaron, not with Sterling, because he's working again. Sadly, we only get Sterling 2 days a week, and I feel like he needs to rearrange his schedule for me, but we'll get into that. We don't want to make him uncomfortable all up at once. You gotta make him uncomfortable little by little. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. So, again, I always say this, but thank you again for everybody's wisdom, super chats, feedback, everything. Love. We'll wait for the shitty comments when this is over, and then we'll go through and read them all. But we never get them in the lives, and we appreciate that. Thank you, mods, for being here, and I love you guys. Let's play Fred, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice evening, everybody. Have a very, very nice evening. Thank you for being here with me to read that. Good night.